The year was 1924. The location, Belton, Texas. And a man of vision by the name of Ellis White Holland Sr. was to produce the very first Belton 4th of July rodeo. The makeshift arena was dusty, dry, hard, and rocky, but cowboys persevered. They were tough. There were no big semi-trailers to haul livestock back then, so Mr. Holland and his ranch hands drove the livestock to town to the arena, located at the old ball field near the Southside Cemetery on Penelope Street. It was known in the early days as Confederate Park. Mr. Holland, his family, and many area dignitaries led the huge 4th of July parade, just as it is seen today. 90 years later, the location and the rodeo has modernized, and the tradition still lives. This 4th of July rodeo is special to many people that have been coming to this event all of their lives.
My fondest memories of the Belton 4th of July rodeo through the years, I think, was just watching our cowboys ride.
Everybody comes to see the trick riders and clowns and clown acts and stuff, but all those girls, this was the best it was then, you know.
Well, they were just all country boys then, seemed like, you know, just wasn't going to these schools and all of that. They just was rodeo hands. That was what it was.
Oh God, I knew all the boys, the Walker boys, Bourne boys, Proctor boys, and the Humphrey boys, you just name them, the Hood boys, and that was all Bell County boys.
We had caravans that would go through different towns, and with the rodeo announcer, Dan Coates, and the horns would be blowing, we'd have the band, and then the caravan, everybody that could come for a whole week. We went 4 different directions.
But there was lots of bull riders, bareback riders, but I knew all of them. And then, of course, I had a lot of calf ropers around here.
There's not a time misses the 4th of July. The first thing I think about is him and all the fun times we had, the family gatherings. He invited everybody in the country to come to the 4th of July. And it was a family tradition. It still is a family tradition. My family love it.
I think it's a great deal. I think it, only thing is just the old timers are used to that other one, and it's pretty hard for them to get used to all that good comfort. That's right.
Everything is was raised here, and it's just a tradition, and I think it's a very good tradition. I rode in the Belton Parade and everything else since I was a kid. It's just
One of a kind?
one of a kind, yes sir. I guess that's the best word for it.
Oh God, it's just been wonderful is all I can say. It's, I don't know, not many people know it that long. You know, all of my old friends are like, I was telling old Cecil Ellis, I said, our friends are all gone, left us, only one left us being you.
The 90 years of the Belton Rodeo is a great celebration because it has always been a part of Belton that I've known. And the friendship and the cowboys that we've had here and the cowboys that we've raised here, it's just a great tradition. And I'm so happy to be part of it. And I thank you very much.
A lot of great memories, like the year of 2007 when Zane Coates was 19 years old to win the saddle bronc riding, only 2 weeks later to die in a car crash, but his memory lives on. Or the great Shane Drury for the national finals when he was battling cancer to mark a 92 score in the bull riding. He died 6 months later. Those cowboys will live in our memories as many cowboys up in heaven today looking down, hopefully with a smile of approval. But we couldn't have this rodeo without the fans. The greatest fans of the greatest tradition of them all. And like they said, it's the real deal, and it's one of a kind. Thanks for coming.
7 months prior to becoming the 41st President of the United States, Governor George W. Bush participated in the Belton's 4th of July parade in July 2000. This parade has always been one of Texas' largest and most colorful parades. Texas is always proud of the red, white, and blue, our military fighting forces, and the grand old American flag. She still represents a nation under God. Happy 90th birthday to this rodeo, and happy birthday to this country, the land of the free and the home of the brave, the United States of America.